Hello and welcome back to Math and Maticians, where we explore the fascinating world of numbers and mathematics. Today we will be exploring the future of the NFL, specifically how this up-and-coming NFL draft will bring plenty of new Rookie of the Year candidates to shake up the league. In this ecosystem, complex algorithms meet the raw talent and athleticism of the NFL, revealing the hidden stories within the numbers. At least, that is what Moneyball will have you believing. But from what I remember, the Athletics represented in Moneyball did have a remarkable season. Sadly, they still lost the last game of their year. With that said, a metric we will be using throughout the video is EPA, or expected points added, is a football metric that simply measures how well a team performs relative to expectation. Today we embark on a journey into the future, dissecting the first 15 picks of the 2025 NFL Draft. Each pick represents a calculated gamble, a hope for a brighter future for the franchise. Will these young athletes rise to the occasion? Their potential blooming on the gridiron. Join us as we examine the strengths, weaknesses, and potential impact these new recruits can provide for their new teams. The future of the NFL is in their hands, and the numbers tell a compelling story. We bring you our thoughts on the first 15 picks of the 2025 NFL Draft. The Tennessee Titans, much like a pride of lions, yearn for a leader on offense. Their 29th ranking in EPA per play last season shows their struggles. Enter Shedeur Sanders, a young quarterback with a legacy. His final season at Colorado suggests a natural predator's instinct. But the NFL is a different beast, a jungle of complex schemes. Can Sanders adapt and thrive? The Titans hope he can revitalize their offense. The numbers hint at a promising future, but only time will tell. The Cleveland Browns are at a crossroads. Their defense is respectable but lacks a game changer. Their offense is at the bottom of the league. But we believe Travis Hunter can fix both of these issues. Arguably the most versatile player available this year. His versatility offers tremendous hope for the Browns, a way to help them both offensively and defensively. On defense, he easily disrupts passing lanes. On offense, he creates explosive plays. Can Hunter elevate the Browns to contenders? He can definitely be a stepping stone toward that direction. The New York Giants, much like a mighty oak tree struggling to take root, have been hampered by an offensive line riddled with instability. Their 30th ranking in EPA per play is a testament to the battering their quarterbacks have endured. J.C. Latham, a towering offensive tackle from Alabama, arrives as a much-needed reinforcement, a sturdy oak sapling ready to grow in the concrete jungle of the NFL. His size and strength evoke images of a young redwood, capable of withstanding the fiercest pass rushers. The Giants, having invested heavily in quarterback Daniel Jones, are desperate to provide him with the time and protection he needs to flourish. Latham represents a crucial piece of that puzzle, a cornerstone upon which they hope to build a formidable offensive line. The New England Patriots, once kings of the AFC East, now face challenges. With Drake May as their future quarterback, their defense needs urgent attention. Last season's 30th ranking in EPA allowed per play exposed their vulnerability. But Malachi Starks, a safety from Georgia with an instinct for the ball, could provide the Patriots exactly what they need to balance out the overall team. Starks is a disruptor, capable of game-changing plays anywhere on the field. The Patriots will rely on his instincts to restore their secondary's glory. The Jaguars' defense, ranked 31st in EPA allowed per play, needs immediate attention. Mason Graham, a disruptive force from Michigan, can collapse the pocket and stop running backs in their tracks. His presence could be absolutely crucial for the Jaguars' defensive identity moving forward. The Las Vegas Raiders are searching for a franchise quarterback to lead them to the promised land. Their offense, ranked 31st in EPA per play, needs a spark. This is where Cam Ward, a quarterback from the University of Miami with impressive arm strength and shocking mobility, can step in. Ward is a tantalizing prospect with the potential to thrive. The Raiders are gambling that Ward is the answer to their offensive woes. If he develops, the Raiders' offense could become explosive. The New York Jets, much like a volcano on the verge of eruption, possess a roster brimming with offensive talent. However, even with a respectable 16th ranking in EPA per play last season, the addition of future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers demands an even greater arsenal. Tetairoa McMillan, a wide receiver from the University of Arizona, is a physical specimen, capable of dominating cornerbacks and hauling in contested catches with ease. McMillan is a true game breaker, a bolt of lightning capable of scorching defenses for long touchdowns. His arrival in New York could add another dimension to an somewhat unknown 2025 Jets offense. With McMillan stretching the field and demanding double teams, Rodgers will have a plethora of options at his disposal. But this pick is strongly reliant on whether or not Rodgers decides to come back. Based on his ultimate choice, the Jets' 2025 draft could look much different than we originally anticipate. The Carolina Panthers, much like a panther stalking its prey, are at their most dangerous when they establish a dominant run game. However, their 25th ranking in EPA per play last season, particularly their struggles on the ground, revealed a glaring weakness. Ashton Jeanty, a running back from Boise State University, could provide them the additional boost they need on the ground to balance out their offense. Jeanty is a workhorse with the vision, patience, and burst to be a three-down back in the NFL. He is a throwback runner with a modern twist, capable of grinding out tough yards between the tackles and exploding for big gains when given space. His arrival in Carolina could provide a much-needed boost to their rushing attack, taking pressure off their young quarterback and allowing their offense to find its rhythm. The New Orleans Saints, once renowned for their defensive prowess, find themselves at a crossroads. Their 26th ranking in EPA allowed per play last season, especially their struggles against the pass, exposed a vulnerability that needs addressing. Enter Will Johnson, a cornerback from the University of Michigan, a lockdown defender with the size, speed, and instincts to shut down opposing receivers. Johnson is a true shutdown corner, a hawk patrolling the secondary, capable of erasing even the most talented pass catchers. His arrival in New Orleans provides an immediate boost to their secondary, allowing them to play more aggressively and dictate the terms of engagement. The Chicago Bears, much like a slumbering giant, possess a defense with the potential to dominate. Despite a respectable 12th ranking in EPA allowed per play last season, their pass rush lacked the consistency to strike fear into opposing quarterbacks. Enter Abdul Carter, an edge rusher from Penn State University, a force of nature with an explosive first step and an arsenal of pass-rushing moves. Carter is a relentless pass rusher, a tornado wreaking havoc in the backfield, capable of single-handedly disrupting an offense's game plan. His arrival in Chicago injects a much-needed dose of explosiveness into their pass rush, providing them with a weapon to harass quarterbacks and create game-changing turnovers. The San Francisco 49ers, renowned for their offensive firepower, experienced a slight dip in defensive performance this season. While their offense hummed along, ranking 10th in EPA per play, their defense slipped to 19th in EPA allowed per play, highlighting a need for reinforcement. We believe Michael Williams would be the best addition to their front line. A versatile defensive lineman from the University of Georgia, Williams is a disruptive force, capable of lining up anywhere on the defensive line and wreaking absolute havoc. Williams is a nightmare for opposing offenses, a chameleon capable of collapsing the pocket, stuffing the run, and even dropping back into coverage. If drafted by the 49ers, we think it would greatly bolster San Francisco's front seven, providing them with a chess piece they can deploy in a multitude of ways, and creating an unstoppable force on their defense. The Dallas Cowboys, a team once brimming with Super Bowl aspirations, experienced an unexpected dip in offensive production. Their 28th ranking in EPA per play last season exposed a glaring weakness: their offensive line. Will Campbell, a towering offensive tackle from LSU, could be the potential franchise left tackle with size, strength, and agility to protect whoever the Cowboys decide their quarterback will be for the years to come. Campbell is a cornerstone piece, a young oak tree ready to grow into a formidable protector. His arrival in Dallas could give them the immediate stability to their offensive line, allowing Prescott to operate from a clean pocket and their playmakers to thrive. The Miami Dolphins, with a defense ranked an impressive 7th in EPA allowed per play last season, already possess a formidable unit. However, even the most dominant defenses can benefit from an injection of youth and explosiveness. Enter Nick Skirton, a powerful edge defender from Texas A&M University, a relentless pass rusher with a nose for the quarterback and the strength to overpower offensive tackles. Skirton is a game wrecker, a heat-seeking missile targeting opposing quarterbacks, capable of single-handedly disrupting an offense's rhythm. If Coach McDaniel and the Miami Dolphins decide to draft Skirtin, it would add another dimension to Miami's already fearsome pass rush, providing them with a weapon to harass quarterbacks and create game-changing turnovers. The Indianapolis Colts, with a defense ranked a respectable 15th in EPA allowed per play last season, possess a solid foundation. However, to take the next step and become a true contender, they need playmakers at all three levels of their defense. An intelligent Jihad Campbell out of the University of Alabama could be just the playmaker they need. Campbell is a versatile linebacker with the ability to easily defend sideline to sideline, with the quick instincts to diagnose plays, the speed to chase down ball carriers, and the coverage skills to excel in pass defense. Campbell is a defensive Swiss Army knife, capable of excelling in any situation. Going with Indianapolis could give the Colts the boost to their run defense, pass coverage, and overall defensive IQ that could put them back into playoff contention. The Atlanta Falcons, despite a solid offensive ranking of 11th in EPA per play last season, find themselves at a crossroads. While their offense shows promise, their long-term solution at quarterback remains uncertain. Enter Quinn Ewers, a highly touted quarterback from the University of Texas, a fire-powered cannon with the arm talent, accuracy, and football knowledge to potentially develop into a franchise quarterback. Ewers is a tantalizing prospect, a diamond in the rough with all the tools to succeed at the next level. The Falcons, in need of a long-term answer at arguably the most important position on the offense, are taking a calculated gamble on Ewers' NFL potential. And so concludes our journey through the first 15 picks of the 2025 NFL Draft. These young athletes, each representing a gamble, a hope for a brighter future, now embark on their own journeys within the grand tapestry of the NFL. Will they rise to the occasion, their talents blossoming on the grand stage, or will they succumb to the immense pressure and competition that awaits? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the future of the NFL rests in their hands. Stay tuned to Math and Maticians as we continue to explore the fascinating world of sports analytics, uncovering the hidden stories within the numbers, and providing insights into the ever-evolving landscape of the NFL. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay calculating, my friends.